Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Summon Night Swordcraft Story 2. Today, we're sneaking into Gora's Gate. We need to rescue Orin and Tatiana from the clutches of Lyn, and to stop her from reviving Gora. Yes, we realize that precisely. But we're the only ones who have the power to change anything in this situation, so we must use it. Yeah, you've gotten pretty good at it, I think. Maybe. But I would really appreciate it. What's what got to do with us, huh? Oh, okay. We have another kind of bond. One of friendship, camaraderie, craft night thing. Good Dinah. Or Angel Dinah. Good Dinah sounds stupid. Especially because they're not good and evil, they're just Angel Devil. Which doesn't necessarily mean she's evil. That's right. Devil Dinah said that too. Yeah, that would be bad. Let's hope that doesn't happen. You're not telling your guardian beast to kill you, are you? Won't that be impossible if our body is... Alright, sounds good to me. Yes, we do. Save, save, save. Alright. Hey, everybody. That's what they said, but they lied. Oh, well, thanks, Gabriel. You're the only one who's actually useful. Moving on. Well, that's a nice thought. And Nina would have her summoning powers back. Ira, why are you being stupid? No, tell me. That was a dream. What are you talking about? Please don't make me do this. Okay. Oh. Someone more serious is about to stop us. Guess who it is? If you guessed our master, you've either played this before or you have common sense. Because of course it's him. We do know that. We're not trying to escape our responsibilities. We're trying to live up to them. We need to take out Gora and stuff. I kind of lost track of what I was saying there for a second. Yeah, we can't let this go on any further. Well, I mean, there is a little bit of that too. Of course it doesn't. Well, maybe. Hey, we've been risking ourselves the whole time trying to get these stupid swords. And guess who's going to fight us? Cough. That's pretty scary. And now it's time for our boss fight with our master. It's time for the master to surpass the student. or get beaten down by him. And he has the slowest attack ever, and it should be really easy to guard, but I'm just dumb. What can I say? Alright. Whoa! Spinning axe attack. That's pretty scary. Ow. So if we're caught in that spinning axe attack, we're probably dead. Like, instantly. We may as well just call it game over now. Kinda like that. Kinda like that. Now I get to go through this cutscene again. Yay! Let's try speeding this up a tiny little bit. Okay. I can still beat you. Okay. Let's try that one again. And maybe actually try and... Would you stop hitting me, please? Thank you. Maybe playing this battle a little more defensive might be a good idea. Because, I mean, his attacks don't do a whole lot of damage if I'm... Ow. If I'm defending, unless... Shoot! Run away! Okay, so as long as we're not backed up against the edge of the screen, we can actually dodge that pretty easily. I just need to not be up against the edge of the screen. Well, since he's not very fast... I'm scared. Is he using Astral? No, he just healed. Oh, that was pretty cool. Alright, we've got him backed up on against the edge of the screen, so perhaps we can do something. We might want to try equipping Astral Guard for this. No, I think I got him. Yes! We've beaten our master. That could have gone a lot better the first time around, but it's mainly because I didn't realize what to expect. But for defeating him, we gained another level, so hooray! Wow, that's like 18,000 experience. That's pretty crazy. And we want 2 more attack and 1 more agility, and we gain 2 more defense too. That's pretty nice. Yes, we have. Yeah, he'll be fine. Perhaps it's time for you to just let us do our own thing. For us to finally fly free from the nest and save the world, basically. We did forge these weapons ourselves. Yes, selves, because, you know, Dinah's here too. And we've even been promoted! Yay! Whooped. Whooped. What a funny word. That's true. I guess that's also true. Yeah, I dare him to. We can beat the crap out of anyone in this village now. Thanks, Tome. Tome, we could have easily wiped the floor with you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Go away. Yeah. Sounds good. We'll go do our thing. We burst in and do what we always do. Just attack. Attack like mad. Oh, that sounds like a plan. That's so much for that plan. Well, that makes sense. Because if Era had it, she would lose it. Or break it in half. By just touching it. Because of... Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, enough of the comedy hour though. It's time to head into the final dungeon. This is probably going to be like a 40-minute episode, but that's okay. It'll probably be a two-parter. And away they go. So that's what teleporting looks like when you're not part of it. It's interesting, to say the least. Now I could go and heal up at the place, but instead of breaking the flow of the game, let's just use all of our kicker potions and head right in. After we save. Alright, let's go. Gora's Labyrinth, the ground level. Also, the best music in the Summon Night series so far, at least to me. Oh, darn it. And already we're getting lost. Also, of note, are two new enemies, the dragon puppies. But more importantly than that, I'm not going to be cutting a single battle from this final area. Because, well, A, editing, but B, well, because epic. So I will just talk through everything. Haha! It sounds like a great idea. And here we have another new enemy, Brownie. He looks kinda like Cuddy with a spear, doesn't he? He's also really easy to kill. Well, maybe later on we'll be able to see him again and he'll actually do something with that spear. Oh yeah, we've got like tons of seafood soup and stuff to use. And of course, being the final area, we're going to need all of our weapons to break through and basically explore the entire area. So Gora's Labyrinth is a really neat designed area. Also, one new enemy, the Striker. He's that weird floating green guy up there. I'm also using this weapon still for some reason, though that won't work too well on him. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. The thing about elements in this game is that nothing is weak to an element, but some enemies can be strong to elements. Robots are strong against electricity, dragons are strong against fire, so on and so forth. And obviously you can't use water against water. I mean, you could, but it wouldn't do you too much good. So I just clicked a button there and I have no idea what it does. But we have another Brownie there, and he actually attacks pretty fast. I also love the enemy design of that Brownie guy. He's pretty cool. Also, I've got to stop moving my mouse into the screen. Weapon. We need to check to see if the spiky blade is ready, which it is not. So, we'll just keep on going. Ah, I see now. We've got to push this rock all the way up to that button. So, let's get to it. This one's pretty easy, you just gotta push this rock all the way up until eventually, maybe, something will happen. Alright, the button is clicked down, and we just gotta probably repeat the process on the other side, and another Brownie, who will occasionally get a quick strike in on me. But other than that, he doesn't seem to do anything that special. Dang it, I clicked on the stupid trackpad again. Okay. He also doesn't give that much experience, unfortunately. I don't think any of the enemies in the final area do, which is kind of ironic, considering it is the final area of the game, and it has the strongest enemies. I mean, if we look at their bestiary entries, they're probably like level 40s and stuff. 50! They're level 50. Wow, that's pretty terrifying if I do say so myself. But luckily our equipment is strong, and we've got Ninja Ring. So we'll be fine. I think there's even an item in this dungeon that will allow us to have a necklace. Oh, he has a wind element. That's good to know. Ow. That was pain. Alright. How's our spiky blade doing? It's getting there, I guess. We also have escape magic if we ever need it, but we shouldn't, really. We can also heal a ton with our healing spells now, so I won't really have to heal too often outside of battle. And we have quite a few, I think I want to use this. We have quite a few, those things. That one thing that happens that does the thing with the thing. Heartleaf potions. Whatever they're called, we have a bunch of them. So, I kind of hope to find some new ore though in here. At least I think you can find some. What does flower syrup do, anyway? There it is. It's the bee's knees. Oh, that item. Okay. So, I still don't know what it does, but I guess it crafts the thing. And another hard-boiled egg. So, we find a bunch of, ingredients in here, basically. And yet another brownie. Who will hit us with wind, and our own wind weapon is kind of terrible against him. There we go. Eventually, we'll be hitting him for 250, and that'll be a little better, I guess. Not really. Yeah, let's use the Heartleaf potions. We've got like 9 of them. Might as well use them. Does the hard-boiled egg? Wow. The hard-boiled egg is really good healing. So basically, we're getting a ton of healing items, so we'll never really have to exit the dungeon. Do these do anything? Punch it, drill it? Nope. They don't do a single thing. So they just kind of sit there and float. That's their main function in life, I guess. And another brownie. I mean, I could fight these guys all day if you want me to, game, but can I get a little bit of variety at least? That would be nice. Man, though, this music kind of reminds me of Sonic, you know? It's just great and powerful. I also opened both those chests in one strike because I'm just that awesome. Alright, we probably want this thing against these new enemy! The Squibbolt. Okay. Squibbolt it is. I also find this area a lot easier with the triple element weapons, because I've never actually used them before, to be honest. I just kind of went through with the normal weapons and hope for the best. Is this slippery? Yes it is. Okay, so we've got a bit of a situation here. I want to push this, but to do that, I'm going to have to push this rock up a little bit. So let's circle around and go ahead and do that. A couple more dragon puppies, nothing to be too worried about. Except for this setting us on fire thing, which is kind of painful. But we can handle it. Well, since we find them so many times, let's just use one of these hard-boiled eggs, why not? Do we have... Almost. We're very, very close on the spiky sword. There's a hole over here. Just fall down it and see what happens. That's right, labyrinth, because it's a labyrinth, and it's kind of easy to get lost in. So, I hope you like seeing me get lost, viewers, because I'm going to be doing a lot of that in this dungeon, I have a feeling. We'll just switch between these couple of weapons. Our enemies will even drop the hard-boiled eggs. I do see that mini-medal there, but... Ooh, chests! I want those. Chests are always a good thing. I'm glad I still have my wind sword, ow, equipped. Luckily, the enemies in this dungeon actually have some really low HP totals. It's interesting. Except I know there's at least 1 or 2 big enemies like those rock guys and the gunner giants and stuff. Heartleaf potion in that chest, grinding stone in that one. I hope to find something else good. Money! Because we don't have enough of that. And a couple more of these guys, nothing to be too concerned with. At the point of the game I'm at, I can just kind of rush through enemies full tilt until they're die. Until they... Oh, well, while I try and get my thoughts straight, here we have another new enemy, the Hurricane. He's just like that one enemy we met up with earlier, and also an enemy of the same name in the first game. He punches with wind and conjures tornadoes, you know, the normal fare. He also hits pretty hard, apparently, because I think his punch did like 300 damage to us, so be careful of that. Wow, we're getting tons of seafood soup, which is good because it heals like 2,000. Well, I can't do much back here except get this mini medal, so I might as well go ahead. Or rare medal, not a mini medal in this game. Yeah, he does quite a bit of damage, so we want to heal that.
Here you go.
I believe there's also a healing point in this dungeon around here somewhere, but finding that's going to be a bit of a trick. He's probably strong against wind, whereas the dragons are weak or strong against fire. So our lightning sword will do just the trick. Now, what about... Well, that's not what I meant to do, but... Yes! We have finally maxed out the spiky blade, so I can stop using it. Alright, let's head up here and see what happens from there. A couple more Hurricanes, which I can't fight with that thing, so we're gonna switch to the ninja sword. Ow. And be pelted with wind. Constantly. Until I die. Only that I won't, and then I'll use a hard-boiled egg or 3. Well, we'll never need to use 3 of them, I guess. And we'll use 1 Heartleaf Potion too, just to top us off, almost. Alright, if we head down here, we can get into this hallway, which we couldn't access before because that's where we landed, that spot off to the right there. So let's break open these barrels, or not. Let's instead fight a couple of these guys. A couple more. Well, maybe blocking wouldn't be a terrible idea. Seeing as I am kind of losing quite a bit of HP pretty fast. Ooh, but we did level, so now we can bring our attack and agility up to 95 apiece. Very nice. Alright, let's see. Some flower syrup, which is okay. I'm still not entirely sure what I can make with that, but it's there. Alright, now, what we want to do here is push this... Is there a way to, like, move this, or get behind it or something? Why is this rock here, then? Alright. We want to push it up just enough to be able to get around it. Then we want to go... we want to go around that way. Yeah, just like that. And then we can push this rock all the way over here. From there, we can push it all the way up like this. Not a very exciting process, to say the least, but it's what we gotta do to continue on. And a couple more dragon puppies should be easy enough with 1 combo apiece. Pretty equivalent to like a one-hit KO in Pokemon, I suppose. Ooh, Dinah's about to level. That's pretty nice. We'll also be gaining quite a few levels in this dungeon, or at least that's what I originally assumed, but I'm starting to wonder if that's actually the case. And we've finally gotten through all of that mess to get over here. Ooh, a healing point. That's definitely useful. So we have unlimited uses of healing now. And a few more of these lightning guys, which we can take care of, no problem. I also won't worry too much about tech anymore, I'm just gonna use whatever they're weak against or strong against. Or not strong against, I should say. I think the next thing we need to do has something to do with these 4 things, but I'm not entirely sure how this puzzle works still. But we need to go up this way, and I think I need to do something with that rock, but I'm not entirely sure what it is. No. Do like that. No, wow, this is difficult. Okay, maybe if I... This isn't exactly working. Maybe if I push this all the way down, what will happen? It will bring me all the way down here. Okay, well that's great and all, but I don't see what good that does. Maybe if I go, no. If I were able to run diagonally from that spot, I should be able to, okay. Now do that, and then do this. Okay, now we're on this part. Is there anything up these? Or is this just a trap? Ooh, a couple of chests. grinding stone, and a medkit. Nice. We'll definitely need all those medkits. And now we can circle all the way around like this, even though I think that's the intended solution, but I'm not entirely sure how you're supposed to get to that, so I just do what I did. Alright, B3. B3 is... it's the third floor in the basement. These guys use wind, so we're gonna switch to our ninja sword here as soon as I kill this dragon puppy. Maybe I should have switched to it a little beforehand. Alright, now we should be kicking butt. There we go. If only we had a spell that could heal our weapon's durability, but unfortunately no such spell exists. Alright, level 45. In fact, I think Dinah's already learned all of her spells because she learned the Romantic Bomb. The only way up that way is by going up. I don't know why I'm using the fist weapon, but I guess I'll stick with it. What happens if I go down here? I'm just kind of wandering now. Oh boy. And probably one of our final new enemies. You probably remember them from the first game, but it's the Red Dragon. He works pretty much the same as he did before. He's got that thing where he breathes fire, and if you had a spear and stood outside of his range, you could potentially keep hitting him. But I think the same problem of constantly sliding forward when you attack still applies. So I've really got to stop clicking that trackpad with the wire of my controller. Alright, mouse, get out of the way. Okay, in fact, since we do have the spiky blade maxed out, I'm gonna equip the crystal pike. Just in case something arises. But I'm not sure exactly what that would be. Okay, so we have these buttons. I still do not understand how this puzzle works. I think there's an explanation of it somewhere in the dungeon. By the way, a new enemy, the Tumbler. Also from the first game, though I think he had a different name. You can just spam him, just like the first game though. At least I remember doing that. Okay, so you press these buttons or something, and something's supposed to happen. Oh, duh. You're supposed to hit him with your hammer. And, oh, I remember now. The room with the door in it tells you what kind of combination you need. I'm not entirely sure if the combination is randomized between playthroughs, or if it's always the same thing. I would assume, being the GBA, it wouldn't have enough capability for a randomly generated code like that. So, oh, huh? What's going on? Oh, Gora's behind this door. Now to open this door, we need to... Oh, it's written here. Only the seeker finds the Eye of Truth. Huh? So we need to find a thing that has different lights on it, and that tells us what the code is. I don't remember where it is, but I know it's somewhere in this dungeon, so let's go look for it. Don't kill me. Yes, yes, breathe your fire. Ow. Biting me is not very nice. Ow. Okay, there we go. Alright. Now let's head back upstairs, I suppose, because there's nothing we can do down here. Now, where was that code? That's a very good question. I'm dying. I didn't even realize that. We should probably fix that really quick with a heal. Okay. Now we can just go ahead and wipe through these brownies and stuff. One enemy we haven't met up with is one with the element of water, so I assume that's the best weapon to have in this kind of situation. We probably want to switch to the Kishin sword again though, because its tech is pretty low, and I will want that maxed for the final boss, or at least close. Well, there are a couple of holes over here, and since we're fighting Dragon and Dragon Puppy, we can not be set on fire, and then we can just kind of pummel him. Wait for him to finish up there. There we go. That was a bad idea. Okay. So it's a little harder to hit him when he's reared back like that. But when he's going to bite you, you can stall him a bit. So that's pretty good. Or I suppose stun would be a better word. A rubstone, always useful. Flatstone, not quite as much down here. Ooh, another rare metal.